Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2021 mid-month general readings. We are looking at the last 2 weeks of May, and this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well wherever you're at. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this video. Please hit the like and share and subscribe button. It really does help. And thanks for all that you do in support of this YouTube channel, even if it's nothing more than hitting that subscribe button and watching the videos. But thanks for all of that, for your comments, donations, feedback, reaching out for personal readings. It is all greatly appreciated, and many blessings back to you. So this reading is for Scorpio for the last 2 weeks of May 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Scorpio. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio as well. It's a general reading, so of course it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. So if you know all of your signs, watch them for additional insight and perspective. And if you find that this reading or any of the readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can click on the little arrow below, that description link, which will give you some contact details. My email address, maggie1maguire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me directly. I'd be delighted to hear from you, and I can usually respond with more information the same day. I do offer a wide variety of readings, and I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent about setting up personal readings as quickly as possible. So send me a message if you'd like. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what the last 2 weeks of May have in store for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, we begin with a little secrecy. We begin with the Seven of Swords, followed by the Chariot, the Two of Swords, followed by the Ten of Coins, the Eight of Wands, followed by the Nine of Coins, and from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the last 2 weeks of May is the Ace of Wands. A new beginning, the beginning of action. Starting off on a new path, a new idea. Honestly, Scorpio, this looks like somebody who's been working really hard towards some kind of long-term stability and security, which is what the Ten of Coins represents, whether that's financial and material security or long-term security and stability in a relationship, you know, like home, marriage, family. Could be a combination of all of those things. Somebody who's been working, failing, falling down, getting up, trying again, but feeling frustrated because it hasn't worked or it hasn't gotten you what you wanted, and you may be thinking of leaving, of taking off, or having some new start somewhere else because you may feel like you're better off on your own, or just focusing on your own self and your own security and your own abundance, providing that for yourself, like on your own. This might be in a love relationship, it might be in a work or career relationship, or yeah. You may be deciding to take a trip by yourself on your own because you want a new beginning here, but you may not be talking about it. I mean, on the top here we have the Seven of Swords, which is a card of something being concealed, right? Keeping something undercover because that's what you feel you need to do in order to achieve your ends. But I'm also feeling a level of frustration here, so it may be that conversations happened in the past with another person or with whatever the other person, place, or situation is, and you didn't get anywhere. And so because of that, you're now keeping your feelings to yourself and just working towards your own long-term abundance and security on your own. or that you're going to, because it feels like you're thinking about separating from a person or a situation or a job or something like that, because you're just tired. You're tired of working, feeling like you're on a treadmill and working hard, and then stopping and realizing you haven't gained any ground, right? Let's clarify. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a new start, a fresh new start, fueled by fire, which is action and passion and excitement and enthusiasm and creativity. The Seven of Coins, exactly. The Seven of Coins is somebody who's looking at a harvest and getting ready to harvest, but they're stopping for a moment to go, okay, look at all the work and effort I've put into growing this. What do I have to show for it? Does the end result justify the effort I've put into it? It's not a 10. It's not a full crop, which would be completion, which would be that 10 of coins. Can I grow it? Can I make changes? Should I just take what I can and take my lessons and what I have built up and go somewhere else and start a new crop? It's a card of taking inventory and taking stock and trying to make decisions based on what you feel you have versus what the effort you've put into it. Are they justified? Wanting a new beginning. Clarify the Seven of Swords. What's being concealed or hidden here? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Wands is somebody who's at the end of their rope. They're tired. They're overwhelmed. They've been doing whatever it is they've been doing, or struggling for whatever they've been struggling, or carrying this burden for an awfully long time, and they're just tired and they want it to end. Clarify the Chariot. The Eight of Swords. Feeling bound, feeling helpless, feeling like you can't affect a change in a situation. Temperance, being in the middle, neither too much of one thing nor too much of another. Typically a positive card, Temperance. It's a beautiful, almost angelic card. It's a card of staying balanced in the middle. But here it's with the Eight of Swords of feeling trapped. And the Chariot is about a hard one. You know, the Chariot is about winning because you refuse to give up. You know, when you think about the Roman medieval chariot races, there was never a tie. I mean, there was only one winner, and at the end, everybody else was dead or maimed or bleeding on the sand, right? This is a card that represents success because you refuse to give up. Even if you get run over 9 times, you get up that 10th time and you stagger on, and that's why you win. But here it feels like you're tired of that. It's like, and you're not communicating this, and I'm not quite sure why you're not communicating this. It may be because you already have a million times, and it's just not being heard, and you're not getting anywhere, and you just feel stuck, and you're tired of it. So you're starting to take a look around and go, look at everything I've invested in this. What have I gotten back for it? I've gotten some things, but it's just I'm tired of carrying this. Clarify the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card that can represent feeling stuck, reluctant and resistant to look at something, because if you do, you may have to make a decision that you don't want to make. Feeling stuck at a crossroads. And what's clarifying that is the Ten of Coins, long-term stability and security. It's like you can't get there. Clarify the Two of Swords. The Knight of Swords, the conversation, communication, the Ten of Coins. Again, so we have 2 Ten of Coins. A lot of energy put towards, I think, wanting long-term stability and security in this situation. Home, family, or the security and stability of that home and family, so you don't have to worry about what the future brings. Justice, doing the right thing. Right, so yeah. Clarify the Ten of Coins. The Three of Swords, heartbreak, heartache. I feel like whatever the situation is, because one can read this as career, work, or relationship, it feels like you've been pushing and working and wanting and striving towards whatever the 10 of coins is for you. This is long-term stability and security. For relationship, it could be home, marriage, combining things together, joint things. In work and career, it could be working to have more of a guarantee of long-term stability and security, full-time employment, full-time benefits, so that you don't have to worry about the future. That's what the 10 of coins is. It's having the kind of security and stability in your day-to-day structure life, so that you don't worry so much about tomorrow and next week and next month and next year, right? So regardless of whether this is, what kind of situation or relationship this is, it feels like you've been putting in a fair amount of work for quite a long period of time, but it hasn't been going where you want it to go. You don't feel secure and stable about the future in this situation. It looks like and feels like you've had conversations about it. You've tried to talk to a person or people about it, and it's just hasn't gone anywhere, and you're at the end of your rope here with the 10 of Wands, right? Clarify the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is like movement, really fast movement, aggressive, spontaneous, travel. Clarify the 8 of Wands. And what's with it is the 9 of Coins, independence, self-sufficiency, doing for yourself, providing everything that you need and want that's going to give you comfort and security on your own. Going off on your own, traveling on your own, going on a trip, just deciding, but you're not talking about this, so it could be just making plans, about, well, maybe I'm better off doing something on my own, or going off and making my own plans. The 4 of Coins, yeah, it's holding on to what makes you feel safe, stable, secure, but not giving out, not sharing. The Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess, you may have almost a very visceral spiritual sense that you are meant to move on. Clarify the 9 of Coins. Independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment. Enjoying the things around you because you've provided them for yourself. Focusing on your own. It's an independent card. Clarify. Goodness. The 8 of Wands. Again, the Sun. It looks like you're, the overall energy is that you're taking inventory and you're taking stock and you're thinking strongly about a new beginning. It feels like this currently existing relationship or situation, it feels like you feel kind of hopeless about it. Like, it's just not going to change. I've put everything into this that I can, and it's not giving me the results that I want. The results being, I want to have more assurance that I don't have to worry about my future in this thing. And if not, there's a feeling you may have to go off on your own and provide that on your own, or go seek it elsewhere. Taking matters into your own hands here. And you may feel spiritually driven to do so, or that you're actually being pulled in a different direction. And it also feels like you're not talking too much about this. And I feel that's out of a sense of resignation and frustration, because you have in the past and it hasn't done any good. Any advice, messages for Scorpio in regards to this situation for the last 2 weeks of May? Scorpio. The 3 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. The 3 of Cups, high social energy to that, sometimes referred to as the party card. It's a card about getting out and being around people that you really get along with well, and they get along with you. You get them, they get you. It's about positive connections in your community. It's about your close circle of friends, your tribe. It's about being around and enjoying time with people who are in alignment with you, and vice versa. So do that for the last 2 weeks of May. Enjoy yourself. Make sure that you're around people that you feel are kind of, in the same, the same mindset, in alignment with you, right? And the 5 of Wands is a card about conflict and petty drama. Don't. And when this card comes up for advice, it's about not wanting to have the last word, not wanting to engage in disagreements or arguments, not wanting to engage in a conversation, Scorpio, that it feels like you've tried to a million times before. Don't let yourself get sucked into any kind of conflictive or confrontive or drama, verbal conversations, any of that stuff. And just focus on, again, enjoying time with people who are more in alignment with you. I think more remains to be seen here as the situation continues to play out. Okay, Scorpio, those are your messages for the last 2 weeks of May. I hope that you found them helpful and useful, because that's why we do these. I just got one final message for that Three of Cups. It may be that the people you're more in alignment with, your friends, may be able to help you somehow, or they may even say something or something that kind of helps something click for you. I just wanted to give that to somebody. Okay, that's it. That's your messages, Scorpio. Again, if any of these readings resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading, click on the description link below for more information. Feel free to contact me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be happy to hear from you. I'll see you all in a couple of weeks for the June general readings. Until then, stay safe and well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.